All right, hi, welcome to First Lash Up Live. I'm Amy Miller, and if you are just getting to know me, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself before we start chatting lashes and all sorts of fun stuff. I call myself a mom on a mission to spread joy and also grow her family. Those of you that know me or maybe have been following along, I got into network marketing, oh man, just about almost 9 months ago now when my family decided that we wanted to have another baby, but we know that I can't carry another one. So we are going to be going the surrogate route. We are currently searching for our angel through an agency that's going to carry a baby for us. So I'm a teacher, I'm an educator of almost 15 years now. And this was just kind of started as like a little side hobby to make a little extra money. And then I've just kind of fallen in love with all the things that it has to offer, the professional development, the personal development, bonding with women over something fun and positive, and having a team. I was a college athlete, and so I've really missed like that team aspect, and being involved with a couple of network marketing companies. It's put me on a team again, a little bit different than my coworkers team. And so I've just really enjoyed it. So I really appreciate you being here and hopefully wanting to learn a little bit more about these lashes. Sherry, you're so sweet. I'm looking at you smiling at me. Okay, so that's just a little bit about me. I did want to show you guys a couple of things before I actually put on any of the lashes because I'm kind of obsessed. So I told you guys earlier that those of you that were on that now I have a variety. I have some of my shorter ones that I wear, like I'll wear to work or after work if I'm going somewhere doing something. And then I have some longer ones that I'll wear to like date nights and if I'm going to be taking photos for my other network marketing company or something like that. And so I wanted like a cute case. So when you order from Juvenet, the lashes come in a case that, it's cute enough, sort of. It's just kind of plain and it opens and you do reuse it and you store your lashes in here and they are at like a nice little curve so that when you go to put them on your eye, they're curved. You don't want them to be stored flat or then it's going to go straight across your eye and you want them to curve with your eye. But then I saw these on Amazon and now I have all my little friends together lined up. So these are my smallest ones that are like my, these are violet. These are the most natural ones that I own. And then these are like the big mamas that are very dramatic. These are magnolia. The ones here in the middle are iris. And those are the ones that I probably wear the most often because I like, if I'm going to wear them, I like a little drama, but I'll wear these to work. Whereas I wore my iris to work one day and like all the middle school girls were obsessing over it and it just was kind of embarrassing. So I don't wear them anymore. So yes, so this little case was it was like less than $9. It was on Amazon. So if you're interested in the link, I can send you the link for that. And then I wanted to show you my new little friend for applying my lashes. It's not going to look as good on camera, but it's a lit mirror. And then it opens up and you can turn the light off. And then these ones over here actually are magnified. So this is like a 2 times magnified and a 3 times magnified. So if you're having a hard time seeing, it makes it a lot easier. So those are my 2 new toys that I got on Amazon. So if you're interested, I can share those links with you. And now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put on some lashes. So something that is important when you are storing your eyeliner, the liner that you use is an adhesive liner. It comes in clear and in black. And you want to store it tip down, just like if you're, a Sharpie marker or whatever, you want the juices to be flowing and you want it to be tipped down so that it doesn't store this way and you don't want it to possibly dry out. Now in there is a cartridge that's filled with adhesive. The adhesive pen, they say can last up to 60 uses. So I'm still using the original adhesive pen that I bought when I started and my original lashes. So although a starter bundle is $49, that bundle had potentially, I've gotten a whole bunch of other lashes now, but that one initial investment of $49 has lasted me almost 3 months. So it does last, and I shake it up before you go to put it on. And then I do store it upside down. And then I actually got this at Five Below because I love Five Below. And it says I tend to lash out. So it's where I store my makeup brushes and my adhesive liner. Isn't it so cute? So now I'm into all the cute little lash accessories. But I do put on eyeliner first. And at first I was not doing this. But the reason I like to put on black eyeliner first is because when you put on your lashes, you don't put it all the way to the inside corner of your eye. You actually don't want to start the false lash until where your real lashes really start. And if you think about it, like really close to your nose, it's just like little baby hairs. Because if you put the false lash all the way into your nose, then you're gonna feel it. Like every time you're blinking, you're gonna feel something. And the beauty of these lashes is that once you have them on and they're cut correctly and they're on correctly, you don't feel them. But I like it to look congruent, like all the way across. So I like there to be black eyeliner here, even though there's going to be no lash there. So I do put on black eyeliner first. And one of the new things that I need to invest in for myself is some new black eyeliner. So I have my like half of a brush that I'm using because I don't have the other half of my brush. And then I have some black, I use it as eyeliner, but it's actually a, just a regular, what's the stuff called that goes on your eyes? Just regular eye makeup. And I put on my eyeliner. And I am using my little mirror over here, so excuse me if you're seeing this side of my face. So it's just some black eyeliner. Oh, and I'm gonna be letting in a couple more people. Welcome, Jenna. Don't feel like you have to turn on your camera, but you totally can if you want to. Jenna actually just bought some lashes and is thinking about sharing them as well. And she's a distributor with a company called Crunchy that has really awesome makeup, and I just bought some makeup from her. So she's thinking about sharing the lashes too, which goes right along with her company. So I like to put on eyeliner, and then I shake the liquid adhesive, and I do get it going on my hand first just to make sure that it's like flowing. And then I'm gonna try to do it into this camera, and if it's looking funny, then I'm gonna go to my mirror. So just prepare yourself. Just put it on, just like eyeliner. Now I do like to dab a little extra on the inner corner and a little extra on the outer corner, and you'll notice that I'm pulling my eyelid kind of taut. Now I realize that this is easier, and as I've been putting them on women, some people have more eyelid skin than others, so you do need to pull it if you can to kind of tighten it out so that you can get adhesive where it needs to be. Like a little extra on the outer edge, a little extra on the inner edge. And then I showed you guys my case earlier. I'm gonna go for the middle, the lashes that are here in the middle. And we'll talk about trimming in just a second. These have already been trimmed. I do like to kind of bend them before I put them on so that they're not flat and they have a little curve to them. And these are well loved. This set of lashes is very well loved. I'll say that, because these are my originals. And I just kind of push it on, close my eye, do it with my eye closed, kind of pinch. I definitely make sure that the two edges are where I want them to be. If for some reason you put it and it's not where you want it to be, it's not hard to just pick it back up and try again. There we go. So this is Iris. Sherry, you're so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you guys for a second, and you're going to see the difference as I'm talking with my one eyelash that's on and my eyelash that is not. So if you have any questions that I don't cover, feel free to drop them into the chat. Hey, Jenna, thanks for saying hi. But I did want to just talk to you a little bit about storing and cleaning and all that kind of stuff. So I mentioned this little case. This is where I plan to store my cases. I'm actually going to get 2 of them because I'm going to have more than, I just ordered Orchid, which is the newer, one of our newer lashes. And it is supposed to be, it's like a little bit shorter on the inside than Iris is very long all the way across. So it's a little bit aggressive or a little bit more dramatic than what some people want. But Orchid is a new one where it's shorter on the inside, but then longer than Iris on the outside. So it's got more of a cat eye effect. And then depending on what lash you get, you want to think about how you're going to trim it. So a lash like Iris, where the hairs are the same length all the way across, it doesn't matter whether you trim from the inner edge or the outer edge. But when I get Orchid and I go to trim it, I'm going to hold it up to, I'm going to use Magnolia, this big girl, just so you can see it. I'm going to hold it up to my eyelid, get it where I would want it to be, and see how long it is on the edge. And then I'll get a little pair of scissors and I'll just cut just a little bit of a snip. You want to go literally a couple of hairs at a time. You can always trim more, But just like when you go get your haircut at a salon, you can't take it back. So once you trim, if you trim too far, then you're not going to be as happy with it. So trim a little bit at a time, literally just a little pair of scissors. But when you get a pair of lashes that are cat eye effect, where there's longer hairs on the outer edge, you want to trim from the inner edge because you don't want to, you just want to make sure that you're balancing it. And I misspoke. I actually will plan to trim my orchid from the outer edge because I'll probably trim off some of the cat eye effect. Whatever you decide to do, you just want to make sure you do it with both lashes. So if you're trimming from the inner, you want to trim a little bit from both of the inners, both the outers. On some of our shorter lashes, you would just trim from the outer edge. And you can tell when you first get the lashes, what's the inner and what's the outer, because it is lined up that way. So these are the shorter little hairs here, and then there'll be the long, you want to store them with the longer edges on the outside. And I had a friend message me today, you do want to know what your right from left is, because there are some people that have one eye is larger than the other. There's even, different shapes. Like some people, one of their eyes is a little higher than the other or whatever. So you do kind of want to store them in your case, whichever way works for you. But I store my right lash on the right side of my case and my left lash on my left side of my case, so that when I grab, I know which eye it's going to. I'm gonna look into the chat and see, do you do the inner corner first? Which set would you recommend for some length of lashes, but not too heavy volume, just to add to what you already have? So Vanessa, so like a little bit of length, but not a ton of volume. I would go like more of almost like an everyday lash. I would go with Violet. That's the one that I wear to work. So we actually have 3, and I just looked on Facebook before I came on here. So Daisy was like the original smallest lash that I had my mom buy and a lot of my friends bought and everything like that. And that for some people is perfect. And then for people that want it to look like they're not even wearing lashes, the ones that are all lower than Daisy or smaller than Daisy, Violet, Ivy, which is one that just came back, and Lily, I think. They're all flower names, so I might have missed one, but those are all a little bit smaller. So I'll look specifically if you're wanting to have like the cat eye effect, but maybe not as long or whatever, Vanessa, and I'll get back to you on exactly which one. But I would say probably Violet is one that they almost look like my real lashes. I've got actually kind of long natural lashes, but they give you like a little bit more volume, but they look really real. So hopefully that helps. Do all the lashes come with the pen? So that was another question in the chat that was private. So that's a really good question. So when you buy like a starter bundle, it's $49 plus tax and shipping, and you get an adhesive pen, you get the lashes of your choice, and then you get somebody's coming in. You get some oil that is used to clean your lids. It is not oil that is meant to clean the lashes. Do not put that oil on your lashes. It is to get the extra adhesive off of your lid. So once I'll show you how easily they remove. But if you have like a little bit of adhesive left on your eyelid, then you can use that oil. Now, honestly, the oil is, I believe it's a form of grapeseed oil, but you can also just use like coconut oil or any eye makeup remover that you have, because I've been using coconut oil for a while before I had our like Juvenet lash, lid oil. And then we have a bundle that I know some people were interested in right now, that's $49. That is a way to get the ambassador link too. That one does not come with the oil. So it comes with a set of the gel nails. It comes with a lash and then an eyeliner. It comes with the Daisy lash and then a clear liner. But there's a couple of different kits. If you're looking to possibly buy a set of lashes that also comes with a free ambassador link, there's a few different lash options. And when it comes to that is totally something that some people are doing just because they're planning on being a continual customer of mine. And they're like, oh, I might as well just get a link for myself and then just order through your own account. That's perfectly fine. You can just use it for the discounts. And then there's some people that do it because they want to grow the business and they're hoping to continue sharing lashes and making a business out of it. But it is the same price, whether you get a regular lash bundle or you get the lash bundle with the ambassador link. Now, when it comes to just plain lashes, once you have, so I have this pen, it lasts up to 60 uses. You don't have to, and then you want to buy another lash, you don't have to buy a whole nother bundle. You can just buy the lashes. So at the ambassador price, those are $25. And if you're not an ambassador, you're a customer, the customer price is $35. So you can just up your lash stash without needing another adhesive pen. Okay, any other questions? Do all the lashes come with a pen? Okay, that's all the questions that I see right now. Okay, cleaning. So I posted a video in the invitation to this event that had some tips on how to clean them. And I'm gonna be really honest with you guys that I have not cleaned mine. Like, I don't know, there's not like a lot of stuff on them. So I know people that are like, you do not want to clean like the lash part. Now, I will tell you that I'm not using a ton of mascara. Some people, especially if you have lighter lashes, they put on a little bit of mascara first so that when you put on your black adhesive lash, they kind of like blend together a little bit better. My lashes are already black, so I have not been wearing mascara. So maybe when people wear mascara, their lashes get a little bit more like gunk on them. But in that case, you only want to use like a Q-tip and micellar water. I don't even know how you say it, but people will get a Q-tip and like very gently clean the edges of their lashes if they feel like they're getting any sort of buildup on them. The place where I have gotten like a little bit of buildup is more on the lash band from the adhesive. So if you start to get, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, if you start to get any little like nuggets of adhesive that are on the lash band, you want to hold it by the lash and just, some people use tweezers, but just like very gently pick any of this little bit of adhesive off if you feel like, you know, there's becoming a little bit of adhesive buildup. The other thing that you want to think about, because I've had a couple people, well, just one really, that messaged me, when you pull off your lash for the very first time, it's pretty stuck. When it comes in this box from Juvenet and it's never been used, it's pretty stuck to this thing. So you want to be careful. You don't want to grab it from the lash and pull, because then you'll lose hairs. I mean, they're pretty soft vegan mink, like they'll come out. You want to make sure that you kind of peel from the corner and pull from the lash band when you go to remove it. And the same thing when you've had them on your eye, you want to make sure that you pull from the band, not the lash, when you go to remove them, or they will come off. They're not, you know, stuck on there forever. Where did you get that case? I like it. Yes, the case is super cute. I'll put the link to the case in this event so that you can see it, but it's just from Amazon. But I really like it. It's fun. And I can hold on my lashes. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So that's my lashes, a couple of different pairs. Cleaning, they don't really need a ton of cleaning, but like I said, use micellar water. The oil is for your lid, not for your lashes. I will go ahead and put on my other lash while I'm here. I'm gonna go ahead and put on Magnolia. This is the largest lash that we have. It is not a lash that I would wear every day. I also don't really wear a ton of eyeshadow. I couldn't even think of what it was called earlier. Now, like my friend Sherry that's on here, she does a really beautiful job of doing eyeshadow. So when she has on full makeup and then she puts on a lash, she could probably handle even a bigger lash because of the makeup that she puts on. Because I see women put on these larger lashes and they look beautiful. I don't wear a ton of eyeshadow, so I don't know that I'll wear them as much. But you know what's really funny, ladies, too, about these lashes? If you've been considering it, you're thinking about getting some, they give me such a boost of confidence. And it's funny, and Sherry got to see it the other day. We had a lady that works with us that had never worn them before. We finally got them on her, and then she was like, hey, like automatically it like lit up her face. She was going out for a couple of drinks with friends, and it was a game changer. Like, I don't have makeup on right now. Look at this side of my face. It looks like I am game time ready, and this side does not. So it's such a simple thing that I want everybody to get off the fence too. If you've already bought them from me and they're sitting there waiting for you to try because you're scared, don't be scared. You're not gonna break them. You do need a trim, that is important, but it's literally like we've been cutting and pasting and gluing and pasting since we were little kids. And it's literally stick it on. Make sure that it's all the way across, that it's glued, maybe pinch to kind of attach. And these are a lot larger than the other ones. I could move it a little. It wasn't all the way stuck and I didn't like where it was at, but you can see these are magnolia. So on Zoom, they actually look pretty normal, but in person, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, whoa. So, you know, it's just whatever you're used to. I just tried mine out for the first time yesterday. I didn't trim and it was a bit pokey. Yes. Okay. So if you don't trim, those of you that are just jumping on, if you don't trim them correctly, they will poke you. These are trimmed to fit my eye. I do not feel them once they're on. If you're getting any pokes here, it means that they need to be trimmed. Also, if they're too long and they're coming out past your eye line here, they won't stay. I mean, your eye is moving, you know, you're blinking all day long. And if it is attached to like this skin over here, instead of the lid of your eye, then that's where you'll start to get lifting on the corners. And Sherry learned that you really need to trim. Everybody's eye is different. They send them to you long on purpose so that they'll fit everybody's eye, but then you need to trim them to fit your eye. And just little by little, you place it on your eye and then trim just a few hairs off that you need to trim. And you'll see that, yes, definitely, they should not be poking you. So that just means they need a little more trim. So this again was magnolia. Oh, wait, which way? Yeah, this one's magnolia. No, this one's and I can't, now I'm getting okay, here we go. That's magnolia and that's iris. Great. Any other questions? Feel free to unmute yourself if you want to chat. Like I said, the opportunity and a Lash bundle are the same price right now. We're not sure when that's going to change, but $49. And then what I'm loving about it at this point, my husband's probably going to get sick of me hearing it. I'm like, oh, that's a tax write-off. That's a tax write-off. I'm like, my new little lash case, this is a tax write-off, because once you are a 1099 subcontractor of a company, these are business things like my ring light and my fun light up mirror and stuff. So you know what? It's fun. It's helped me with like confidence and gaining like female friends during a time when we were on lockdown and like I was only staring at my son and my husband a ton. This whole thing like gave me a reason to kind of get out there more. And when did Tate and Zoe start selling lashes? Yeah, so my friend Vanessa that's on here tonight, I met her through Tate and Zoe, which is my other network marketing company. And that's where I get all my accessories. So like my necklace and these awesome hoops, and that has been super fun too. That's actually how I found the lashes. So I started with Tate and Zoe, and then I was like taking all these pictures and selfies, which I never used to do, but to market the jewelry and the cute bags and all the stuff that we have. And I was like, well, man, my eyes, I need something on my eyes. And I met a sweet girl that's actually a teacher as well. And she was doing lashes. And so I was like, hey, why not? So that's how I got here. So if you already are with a network marketing company, it doesn't mean that you couldn't add another. Multiple streams of income are always smart, especially when you just never know what's going to happen. I feel like a backup plan is always a good idea. Yeah. So tell your husband not to worry. And then eventually we'll get you Vanessa. So Vanessa is somebody that bought the lashes with the ambassador link, but is working really hard on her Tate and Zoe business and was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell these lashes too, because it's, you know, it is different companies have different things going on and meetings and whatever, if you choose to attend them. But you know what? She was smart and she has it there. If she does decide that she starts wearing her lashes and people start asking about them, she can send them my way if she wants, or she can just send them her own link and then she'll make the commission off of it. So that's kind of how it works. Something that's kind of cool about Juvenet is that the way that the opportunity works, anybody that has signed up under me or bought a pair of lashes under me, a set of lashes with the ambassador link under me, when they sell to their customers, it does boost my like overall group volume, so to speak. So it's a good little gig. All right, ladies, I wanted to share something else with you because I'm sitting here drinking. I didn't even cheers you. Have you guys tried the Truly teas yet? So I'm like a seltzer fan. Hey, Tayden. But the tea, as I'm talking about my beverage of choice for tonight, one of our students pops on. The Truly teas are really yummy. So if you like tea, like this one's peach tea, but it just has 5% alcohol. So it's like a nice little beverage. It's my new fun thing. Yes, love you, girl. I had to run soon. All right, so it's okay if you had to jump off, but please unmute and let me know if you have any questions. Yes. Okay. So Jenna's tried the lemonade ones. Yes. So I like the normal seltzers, but this one literally just tastes like you're drinking tea and happens to have a little bit of alcohol in it. So I really enjoy that. Anybody want to unmute?
Those look yummy. I think I'll try them.
They're really good because some seltzers get me like right here. I don't know. They have like a weird aftertaste. And it just tastes like tea. The strawberry one's my favorite. This one's peach, but they come in a nice variety pack. But they're really good.
Can you put the ambassador link on the page also, or in that group that we were in for tonight?
Yep, absolutely. The that daisy bundle where you get the nails and the daisy lashes and the ambassador. There's a couple. You can see it. I'll put out the enrollment link, and then there's different options that you can choose when joining.
Okay. Okay, great.
And then I'm going to write down all you ladies that attended, because you do get a entry into a free lash drawing. So thank you very much. And I'll be putting some more details out. I plan on doing that right towards the end of the month, at my little end of the month hustle. So throughout the rest of the week, I'll probably be posting some stuff for ways to earn additional entries to try to win some free lashes. Then you can join, you can have your enrollment lashes, and then you can have your next set of lashes, Kathy, if you would.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna need that case.
Yes. And I want to chat with your daughter too. Talk to her about it, because
I haven't
coach
seen
Kathy's daughter in volleyball when I lived in Naples, and she wears lashes. So I'm like, ooh, we got to see what she thinks.
Yep, I will tell her.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Amy.
Coming. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate y'all being here. Jenna, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Bye. Good to see you, Kathy. And I'm going to be reaching out to you about your opportunity, your dirt drink. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
All right. Bye.
Sherry, thanks for showing your sweet face. I appreciate you.
Of course. No problem, sweetie. You look beautiful.
Thank you. It's all these
and natural on here.
Huh?
I love that light.
This thing is awesome. And it was like less than $20, this thing.
What?
It's on Amazon. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Mother's Day. This is my Mother's Day presents to myself.
I keep getting my Mother's Day presents, keep accumulating.
Your husband's gonna be like, you can't be friends with Amy anymore.
I'm sneaking them in, hiding them different places.
All right, I'm gonna